Welcome. Today we are discussing about file handling. Our first question is create a function in Java to count the number of embedded white spaces and punctuations present in the text file named sample.txt. Now we can go to a program. So this is our program. Here first we will create a file called as sample text. Using that file we are writing the data in it. We are creating a new file .sample with file f equal new file. That line and using the file writer into this file, we are writing good morning. Welcome to OOP class and we are flushing and closing the file. We are reading the file using file reader. We declare some variable, count the number of word and white spaces, it count number of white spaces. So we have a if loop here. It goes through the file. It reads every word and every line. When you react the end of the file, it will be null. So we are checking if not equal to null, then if loop get terminated. Here we are using the split function. We are just counting the number of words, that is length of that array, and we are storing it as count word. And whitespace count, we are storing it in whitespace count. By using for loop, we are checking by now we have checked the whitespace count in file. And if loop, we are checking for the punctuation marks, if asterisk or semicolon, single colon, or if they are there, the count will be incremented and you will have those punctuation mark or single colon, semicolon and all. They will be storing that count and white space count will have the space count. Now we can run this program. So we got the number of white spaces as 4 and number of punctuation marks as 2. Now we can go to the next question. So here is our next question. Create a Java word by a Java program to do the following operation. Write the following content into a file named first.txt. A stream is a communication channel that a program has with the outside world. It is used to transfer data items in succession. Create another file named second.txt which contain the following content: an input or output stream, represent an input source or an output destination. A stream can represent many different kind of sources and destination, including disk files, devices, other programs, and memory arrays. Now merge the content of above two files and put the same into final.txt. Now we can go to a program. So this is our program. Here in the main method, we will create object for file writer, that is fw3, and we will create a file called final.txt. Then we will create a file of object f and naming first.txt. We will create a file writer for that file, so we are passing the f object of that file, and then we will write the content in the first.txt file, and then we will flush the content and we will close. Then we are going to read the file. So for that we will use file reader of object fr, passing of object of the file. We will create a buffer reader of object br, passing fr dot of file reader. Then we will initialize string as s and using while loop s equal br dot read line. We are going to read the content in the file, so we use write s. Then we will create another file called second.txt. Then we are going to write the output string to the file, that is we are going to use the file writer of object fw1. Then we are passing the f1 object of the file, and then we are going to write the content, and then we are flushing, closing. We are doing the same procedure as we did in first. At end, br equal buffer reader new file reader, that is we are going to combine the two contents of first and second file into the final.txt file. Then we are going to create a character array called input of size 5000. Then we will read the input and finally we will print out the input. Now we can run this program. So we got the output here. Thank you.